Alright, what's up everybody? JuskiReign here. We're back with more Final Fantasy VII. Hopefully my microphone is okay, because it was brought to my attention by Nox that in my last stream, my last video, the microphone quality was pretty bad. So I'm hoping that that's not the case right now. Let me adjust the wire here a little bit, move that around. Maybe that had something to do with it. I have no clue, but hopefully it's okay now. Alright, so let's get going here. We're continuing on in Cosmo Canyon here. We have to go find everybody, and I need to take one person with me. It has to be Red 13 and one person, and we're going to head into the Cave of the GI with Bugenhagen. And I hope that I have a decent amount of time to do this, because I started the stream a little bit later than usual, but I'm going to try to fit in at least a decent amount this morning. Okay, so here we go. Alright, let's go find everybody. I think they're by the flame, right? No, that's afterwards. I know afterwards we have like a little powwow by the flame, but I have to find... I want to find Aerith, because I want to take her with me. I want it to be Aerith and Red 13. Excuse me. Here she is. Perfect. Yes. You're coming with me. I guess we need to take somebody else too. Alright. But we're going to switch Tifa out for Red 13 when we're given the opportunity. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 na na na. This way. I think. No, wrong way. Dang nabbit. Alright, here we go. Bum bum ba na ba na. Nox, what's up? Good morning, good morning. It's the same. What the heck is going on? Alright, hold on. That's so weird that it would be like that. Let me see. Let me adjust the wire a little bit over here. Alright. Let's see now, Nox. Okay. What about now, Nox? Any better? Any better at all? Hopefully it's a little bit better now. I don't know what would be causing that. It's probably just a... This is the microphone that I've been using for a long, long time, though. Like, for years. It's the same microphone that I use when I play on my consoles down in my basement when I'm up here in the office streaming other things. This is the same... It's the same microphone that it's always been. So that's kind of weird that it would be like that. Is it like that in all the parts, Nox, or just my last part? Here, over here, the door is unlocked. Come in. Alright, here we go. The Plantarium. Ooh, are you ready? Then let us begin. Stand there. This is a pretty cool part in this game. A really cool part, actually. So pretty. It's just like the real thing, Cloud. Oh, isn't it marvelous? I take great pride in my laboratory. Thank you, Nox. All the workings of space have been entered into this three-dimensional holographic system. Wow, a shooting star. Yo, Insomniosis, what's up, dude? Good morning. Welcome back, man. It's so awesome that you've been able to be here for mostly every one of my Final Fantasy... Actually, I think you have been here for every single one of my streams, right? I think you have been, man. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I love going through this game together with you guys. And it's Soundiosis for you to be here for like every stream. It's awesome for us, you know, the two of us to go through this game together. You know, being such great fans of the game and everything. It's amazing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, yes indeed. Well, let us get to the matter at hand. Man must eventually die, but what happens after death? So this is Final Fantasy VII's interpretation of life and death and the afterlife and the planet and spirits and souls and energy and all kinds of things. The life stream, you're about to find out right now. This is a pretty cool description of what goes on in this world with Gaia. Gaia is the Earth basically, but they call it Gaia here. Not every single one of them, but most of them, yeah. The microphone might be too close. Okay, maybe if I back up a little bit, maybe it's a little bit better now. The body decays. Oh, what the hell? No, Windows. I do not want to install updates. The body decays and returns to the planet, that much we all know. But what of consciousness, the heart, the soul? It too returns to the planet, and not only that of man, the same applies to all living things on the planet, nay, the universe itself. The spirits that return to the planet join together and race around it. Back way up and talk. Okay, how about this, Nox? Is this any better? I'm way back here. Because when I play on my consoles, I am actually pretty far back, so I'm like this. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I have to just move the microphone. Okay, they form a surge that rushes, converges, and separates constantly all over the planet. We call this the life stream. That's very important, you guys. Life stream, that is to say, a path of spiritual energy which flows around the planet. Spiritual energy, never forget that term. So, what Bugenhagen is saying here is that all of life, even the universe itself, after, you know, that life expires, it goes into what's called the life stream, or spiritual energy, which flows all around the planet. It's constantly, it's always there. It's called the life stream. It's a mixture of being too close and my voice bouncing off my walls when I speak loudly, mostly too close though. Okay. Alright, well let me push the microphone back then some. There we go. I pushed it back some. Maybe it's better now. Okay. Now, new life. Children are blessed with spiritual energy and are brought into the world. And when the time comes, they die and return to the planet once more. Yeah, Shinra doesn't give a shit and sees it as only being a source of money. Exactly. There are some exceptions, of course, but this is essentially how our world operates. It's a lot to take in. Perhaps you'll understand it all better if you watch this. Cutscene! So here's Gaia, aka Earth, in the solar system. Here's the planet. So here's man, plants, water, and you see they're showing that when a tree or when a person dies, their spiritual energy kind of surrounds the planet in what's known as the life stream in this game. And see how it turned green? The life stream is always depicted as being green. There's another person on the other side of the planet, and you see these people, once they all die, they kind of just keep sustaining the planet. They give the planet life. Spiritual energy is the source of all life for trees, bird, and man. No, not only creatures, the planet itself depends upon spiritual energy. Exactly, that's what I just said. So all these things are kind of like keeping the planet going. But what if that energy were to disappear? Makes you wonder why they never referred to the planet as Gaia. Yeah, I don't know. It's canon, though, that Gaia is the planet of Final Fantasy VII. I think they reference the planet as Gaia in Advent Children, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've seen Advent Children, but I think they do. These are the basics of planetary bioscience. If the planet is deprived of spiritual energy, it will perish. Oh, spiritual energy fulfills its role precisely because it is one with nature. When spiritual energy is forcibly extracted and processed, it is prevented from accomplishing its true reason for being. So this is what he's describing exactly what Shinra is doing. Shinra, with all their Mako reactors, are sucking the life force or the spiritual energy of the planet and converting it into energy, Mako energy, which powers all of the machines and electronics and everything that Shinra uses to basically become a world power, but they're doing it at the expense of taking the life and the spiritual energy from the planet. So all these Mako reactors that they have built that's sucking the Mako or the spiritual energy out of the planet is slowly causing the planet to die. And that's what Barrett says to Cloud. He says, the planet's dying, Cloud! So it's really cool. You learned back when you first played in 01. FF9's main planet is also Gaia, but they tend to reuse terms in the FF universe. They do, but there's a working theory that Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII take place in the same universe. And Final Fantasy X taking place many thousands of years before Final Fantasy VII. So you can look into that a little bit more if you'd like. Just put Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VII connection. And I don't know, I think there might be some truth to that. I think it may be. You're talking about Mako energy, right? Mako reactors are rapidly depleting the spiritual energy of our planet. Exactly, that's what I just said. It's like I played this game before or something. The reactors produce highly concentrated spiritual energy, which they call Mako, but it's the planet itself that's being consumed. In other words, the use of Mako energy has only one outcome, the complete destruction of our planet. Funny enough, you came up with the theory back in like 8th grade that 10 and 7 were the same universe. Really? How about that? The story of the planet and those who live with it. Do you wish to know more? Then you must listen to the words of the elders. Thanks, Bugenhagen. Nanaki believes his father to be a coward, so that's how he sees it. You seem to recall a blindfolded FF7 playthrough having... Yes. Yes, that was mentioned, Nox. You are correct in your statement. Yes, that is the case. So why is it this blindfolded? Because I want to do a normal playthrough. Mr. Bugenhagen sealed this shot. How do you do it with super glue? I want to do a normal playthrough first. And then after I don't know, maybe we'll do for fun, like after I beat the game, we'll see how far I can get blindfolded. We'll see. I don't know. But alright. Why is my... Hang on, my sound's getting a little messed up. There we go. Okay. Da-da-da. Blindfolded playthrough on a Guitar Hero. Nah, yeah, Guitar Hero, hell no. I probably could do a blindfolded. I'm not even like. I could probably. Maybe not the whole game. I mean, let's be realistic here. I probably can't do the whole game blindfolded, but just based on the music and sound effects and stuff, I probably could get pretty far. I probably could. Especially with the bombing mission. I could probably do the bombing mission blindfolded at the very least, because I pretty much can replay the whole bombing mission in my head from start to finish. So, it would be cool. Yo, lunching around. What's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of mods active. Like a ton of mods. So I'm glad that you can appreciate that. There's a lot of different mods that are active right now. Thanks so much for joining in on the stream, man. The RNG misses would be hell, right? Yeah, so we have to talk to everybody but Red 13 last here. What a boring place, just like I thought. I want to go somewhere else. Let's go hunt for some materia. Don't worry, Yuffie. We'll be going to Wutai pretty soon. Barrett, what's up, my man? Cosmo Canyon. Avalanche was born here. I promised the guys, promised them that once we save the planet from Shinra, we go to Cosmo Canyon and raise a toast. That sucks, man. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. This is going to be so emotional in the remake. With their deaths. With Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse's deaths. You can't tell because you've never seen or played FF7 to begin with, so rip. You really are missing out, Nox. Gone. They're all gone. All for the sake of the planet. Lunching around, there's a dude named Noxaya. He was super tall. How tall is super tall? Is that the truth though? Was it for the planet? No, I just hate Shinra. What right do I have to continue on this journey? What would they think of me now? Don't worry, Barrett. They be proud of you, man. I don't know, but I made up my mind. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I'll leave it to others to decide if it's justice or revenge. I'm gonna do it! Reborn, Avalanche is reborn. Barrett's having like a second wind kind of a moment here. Alright, let's talk to Tifa. 6'2's not that short, Nox. I'm 5'8". I'm shorter than you are. Bonfires are eerie, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. Cloud, 5 years ago. Here we go. Tifa. No, never mind. So, I'm too afraid to ask. So Tifa has a different memory, of course, that Cloud does 5 years ago back in Nibelheim, because Cloud remembers himself as the first-class soldier that was with Sephiroth, investigating the Mako reactor in Nibelheim. But as a matter of fact, as of course we all know, that was not Cloud that was with Sephiroth, it was Zack. And Cloud was there, but Cloud was the Shinra grunt. He was the low-class, like, bodyguard. The one that you never see because his helmet's always on. So that's why when Cloud went into his house and had those memories with his mom when he was recalling his past to the others in Calm, when he was talking about his mother, he was all jumbled and foggy and mixed up with what they talked about, because Cloud did go see his mom, but they weren't talking about him being a first-class soldier. And Cloud seems to remember himself as a first-class soldier, so he was all jumbled up there. But Tifa, on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with Tifa's memory. Tifa knows that Cloud was there, but he was just the grunt. And she's hearing him saying, oh, I was a first-class soldier, and this and that. And she's like, what the hell is he talking about? So this is what she's referencing right now, saying, like, Cloud, back then, 5 years ago. And she's like, you know what, never mind. Because she's probably thinking to herself, like, what the hell is up with him? Like, why is he not recalling this correctly? But eventually they get to that, and Tifa helps Cloud restore his memory. So, alright. It's going to be super emotional in the remake, yeah. What is it? It feels like you're kind of distant. You really are yourself, right? See, this is what she's talking about. She's like, what the hell, Cloud? I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things about the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But we're here for you. I know, but I'm all that's left of the Cetra. Does that mean we can't help? Kate Sith, my man, you're just along for the ride right now. But there's a lot more going on with Kate